everybody, and welcome to Music and Art for All. My name is Daniel Castro, and today we are going to speak about what is a melody. So what is a melody? There are actually many definitions for it. And it's very strange because the melody is one, right? But why so then many definitions? I think that everything in music has some kind of complexity that makes us think that nothing is really always absolute, right? So anyway, what I think will make you understand better what a melody is if you have clear in mind three characteristics that a melody has to have in order, in fact, to be a melody. I believe that the first characteristic and most important one is that it has to be recognizable, okay? For example, if I play for you this, would you be able to tell me what piece it is? Probably some of you which are more advanced and everything would be able to tell me. I would definitely be able to say what this is, right? By only listening to this part, which is not the melody but the accompaniment. Now, the melody is what makes us recognize the piece. So therefore, if I play for you this, are you able to recognize it? I believe so, okay? While when I play the accompaniment, it's possible that many of you will not be able to recognize the piece by that, right? So what you recognize of a musical piece is the melody, right? So in this case, I will play both for you and it comes something like this. Okay? Like at the beginning, I played the very famous Furelist by Beethoven, and it goes like this. If I played only this, it's possible that you will not recognize it, right? So this is, again, the first and most important part of a melody. It has to be something you recognize. The second characteristic of a melody is that it is actually singable. You have to be able to sing it somehow. There are many pieces that you can recognize, but that will not be a melody, right? So for example, you have this piece that many of you must know. Okay, it's something that many people can recognize, but it's not possible really to sing it, okay? For it to be a melody, it has to be something that you can easily sing. For example, this is a little nocturne by Chopin. Okay, you see, so if you give this to a singer, he or she will be able to make it by himself or herself like this. You see? So naturally, you will have in a musical piece parts where you have a melody and parts where you will have some other elements that are not melodic, that you cannot sing. But one of the characteristics of the melody is that always you will be able to sing it or someone else will be able to sing it. Third, very important characteristic of melody is that actually has to give you a complete sense. We can compare a melody with a sentence or a group of sentences, but it has to have a sense from the beginning to the end, okay? So for example, you may have, again, the example I used already. to have a sense from beginning to the end. These are the three main characteristics of melody. So that's basically a melody, okay? It has these three main characteristics. It has to be recognizable, it has to be singable, and it has to have a complete sense from beginning to end, okay? If you have any questions, just write to us. I will be glad to try to answer to you as soon as I can. If you like the video, please give us a like, and thanks for watching. Thank you very much. To listen to great melodies, I want to also advise you the channel of one of my dear friends. He's a fellow musician, and there is this channel in which he basically takes all text of songs in German and in English and puts the music. In many cases, these are old songs of which the music was lost, and he makes new music for these songs, and I believe he really has a very amazing talent for making melodies. So I recommend this channel to you. His name is Michael Sundell. I will leave his channel in the notes under. Thank you very much.